Hi, Brian here from Terminal 4. We're going to take a look today in this short video at some of the features of T4Mailer. So what is T4Mailer? T4Mailer is Terminal 4's online email marketing and newsletter tool. It's available to all our current clients, and also if you're not a client, it's available to you too. Prices can be acquired by emailing pre-sales at terminal4.com. So let's take a look. This is the main interface, and this interface is just really a dashboard to give you an overview of what's going on within the newsletter tool. So let's start with contacts. This is where you manage all of your contacts, your suppression lists, and any other sign-up forms and some advanced features that you have around your subscribers and your contacts. Here we have a couple of lists that are already prepared. And we can add a new list to see how they get populated. We'll give it a short description. And click Save. So how do we populate this list? There's a number of ways we can do that. We can add a list of contacts from an Excel spreadsheet or CSV file. You can create your own contacts manually for a smaller subscriber list, or you can import your contacts from Salesforce CRM. At any point, any of these lists can be updated by any of these three methods. Also in your contacts, we have segments. Segmenting your contacts really gives a certain groups or certain people in your list of subscribers meaning. So what does that mean? You can segment in some examples like this below. We have females that have opened any campaign, people who have opened all campaigns, and then people who have opened any campaigns. But you can create your own segments in the My Segments tab. This is a very powerful way of giving parts of your subscriber list meaning. We have suppressed contacts. Suppressed contacts are all of the people who have not received or has chosen not to receive your emails. A good example here is maybe somebody marking your emails as junk. The main idea behind suppressed contacts is making sure that your subscriber list is good and clean. You don't want to send out lots of mails to people who don't wish to receive them or are not in a position to receive them. It's essentially keeping your subscriber list healthy. Your contact data fields are the fields that you use to describe your subscribers. These can be custom fields, and you can create your own. What you're really doing in the contact data fields is making sure that you have a correct profile for your subscribers. You can include any of these fields in your newsletters, much like the classic mail merge style. So here we have a first name, full name, gender, last name, and postcode. But you can add your own if you wish. We also have sign-up forms. And sign-up forms are a great way of getting people to subscribe to your website. You can embed your sign-up form on your website or even on your Facebook page. And then use your custom fields to personalize this sign-up form. Some of the advanced features include double opt-in settings, resubscribe settings, and your import history. In the campaign section of T4Mailer, you can set up and manage all of your campaigns. Here we have a couple of campaigns that have already been sent, but we're going to create a new one to see what actually happens behind the scenes. So we click on Add New and choose a template. There are a number of free templates that you can choose from, 2 column, 1 column, 3 column, etc. And a couple of newsletters that you can base your campaign around. And these are all fully editable. We have a couple of templates that we've already set up. You can also copy from another campaign and upload a template, which is simply a HTML file. So let's select the clean newsletter white template. We give our campaign a name. And you can change this later. Here we're going to populate what the user will see when they get a summary of their email. So we can add a subject line. We'll give a friendly form name, and you can find out what all of these are by the little tooltip. And this is just a mask for your email address. You can select your from address, and you can have as many of these as you like. And then an optional forwarding address, which we'll leave empty for the moment. So let's save this and continue. And let's add some content to our campaign. The campaign builder is a drag and drop, very easy to use interface. So you can see our template here. But let's see what this looks like by adding an image. So we roll over the image button and simply drag and drop. We can upload an image from our desktop, or for some of the pre-loaded images that you've stored in T4Mailer. You can also manage some of your images with the image manager. So let's add a logo in here. Take a rather large one. And maybe resize it a little. You can edit the text and copy. And it's all inline editing. You can also view the HTML of the page, add some tables, and some fairly standard font and paragraph management. You can embed links and also personalize your emails by dropping in your custom fields that we saw in the contacts list. So let's save and continue. What we want to do here is create a plain text version of the email, as many email accounts will not accept HTML. It looks good to me, so let's save and continue. We want to choose the contacts we want to send this campaign to. And let's do a test send. So I'm going to send one to myself. While we're waiting for our email to come in, we continue to the next step and add the contacts that we want to send this list to. So here we're going to select the contacts and schedule the campaign. We can select all of the contacts or an individual address book and even some of the segments we saw earlier in the contacts section. And you can choose to schedule when this email campaign is going to be sent. But for the moment, I'm just going to send it to this list. And we save and continue. Before I check and send my campaign, I'm going to check if I got my test email. I should get an email with images and also an email without images to see what my plain text mail looks like. Looks good, so let's continue. Everything seems in check, so I'm going to send my campaign immediately. You can also edit your campaigns. You can preview your campaigns. Do a test send, and also send manually. Once you send a few campaigns, you probably want to see how everything is doing. Are people actually opening the mails? Are they getting delivered? And what's the open rate? Here we've got a table and a chart view, an overview of your campaigns and your reports. So let's take a look at my account. And this gives you full details of everything that's going on with the mails that you've been sending with T4Mailer. So let's take a look at individual campaigns. This is a full and comprehensive report on what happened after you sent your email from T4Mailer. This includes interactions, engagements, links clicked, emails sent, and emails delivered. You can also sync this with Salesforce if you're using Salesforce. You can manage email updates, compare campaigns, which is a really neat feature. And also email and print reports. You can also export these reports in Excel and CSV. So thank you very much for taking a look at T4Mailer with us. If you'd like to get in touch or like to know more about it, please email us at presales@terminal4